Okay, so you've been feeling rather oppressed in a particular situation and very restricted. You've got this Saturn and the Sun over here. So Saturn is a very restrictive planet, and it is, maybe you're feeling personally restricted. So the Sun deals with your ego. It deals with things related to you specifically. So there might be an energy around you or somebody around you that is being very manipulative, very restrictive of whatever you want to do. You've got legal compensation over here. So it looks like you might have been dealing with some kind of legal issues, and it looks like some kind of compensation has come in. So there might have been a payoff for you. And this card deals with, whatever issues you have been dealing with or people you've been dealing with. It's been quite successful. There's been good communication. You've managed to get things done, rather. So, you are moving on. Things are moving on, and you are managing to sort out problems. And you're speaking your truth. So people are standing back and listening now. So in the past, you've got this hidden enemies card. So you've been dealing with a lot of problems and issues, and maybe people doing things behind your back. And you have now started to take control of that situation over here. So you've got Mars and Mercury over here. You are in control of your thoughts. You are taking, Mars is about power, and you are now displaying that power. So you may have been, feeling as though people were doing things behind your back, but you have now taken control of that situation. You're taking your power back. And you're communicating quite clearly because you've got this card of successful communication. And also, with this Mercury and Jupiter, it's approaching a broader audience. So you're meeting a lot more people as well. Now you've got the Moon card over here going into the future, and this is about, you've got that nurturing impulse going for you, but also, you're trying to find solutions to problems. You can see this woman's got a lantern in her hand, so you're also looking at the past, looking at finding solutions to whatever situation you've been dealing with. This card could also be talking about dealing with issues that are going on in the home, so you could be having some kind of family issues that you're trying to deal with, and getting that sorted out. And this could also be even dealing with issues involving your mother, because the Moon card deals with the mother. So you're trying to find solutions to whatever problems, and you're the one that's taking control. You can see she's got the rod in her hand. She's taking her control or taking power of that situation. And if you're dealing with issues in the house, in the home life, you're sorting it out. You're finding solutions to those particular problems and trying to find out what was going on. And then you've got this card of study, and this is about communication, and maybe you've focused all your energies now on studying or getting your career going. So you're doing some kind of course or something that involves a lot of mental energy. But you've also got the Sun. So whatever you're doing right now, the Sun with Mercury, whatever you're doing now is going to better yourself or better your own personal status. And you're managing to accumulate new skills, and whatever you're learning right now is going to be very beneficial for the future. So you are focusing on yourself quite a bit and dealing with whatever family issues you've been trying to sort that out, or any kind of family issues. Even the Moon card could even be about a home move. So you might be thinking about buying a new home as well. So that is what you're dealing with at this particular moment. Okay, so you've got that Three of Rods over here. So you're working with a lot of people right now, working on your own business or your own projects right now. A lot of communication going on. There might be some attraction going on between you and these people. So they hold you in high regard. They're very friendly. You get along pretty well with them. There's a lot of communication going on with them. So there could also be two people that you are very attracted to within your work environment that you're working with. There's a lot of flirting going around, it seems, with this particular energies. But for the most part, you're enjoying what you're doing, and you're working on your projects. You're rather focused on your work life. So what's happening with you? You've got the Knight of Wands, and it's crossed by that Five of Swords. So you may have been dealing with a fire sign person with this Knight of Wands. So this could have been an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person that you were dealing with and having, a lot of issues with them. I say having a lot of issues because you've got the Five of Swords crossing this particular card. So this might have been the relationship that you were involved in, and there was a lot of arguments and problems, and you were always fighting with each other. It seems, you're up against each other. You got that Three of Swords. Whatever they've been saying, the words have been very hurtful because you've got the Three of Swords over here, which is a card that signifies heartbreak. And you can see these two people facing each other with the swords over here, almost like a stalemate position. So there's been a power struggle going on within this particular relationship. There's been a lot of harsh words being spoken and very hurtful words as well. This has been causing a lot of problems. This person has also been very restrictive because you can see there's a wall in the back over there. So they've been very limiting for your ideas and your belief systems. And it seems like you may want your freedom from this particular situation. You could also be dealing with the third party situation in here, and this is the thing that is causing the issue that is going on. Now, this person's up in arms, so you and this person are having a lot of problems with each other, and this energy is very, very aggressive kind of energy that you're dealing with this Knight of Wands. Now, this Knight of Wands could also be, maybe you're thinking, maybe this person is foreign to you, you all are not from the same country, and maybe this is the reason why you all don't see eye to eye with a lot of things. Now, you got that Ace of Wands over here. So, there has been a lot of issues that you've been dealing with and a lot of drama. You can see there's this huge lion over here, and this hand is in fire. So there's been a lot of problems, a lot of issues. You're trying to take back that control, take back that power that you have lost. Or maybe this person has been quite abusive, and there could be even physical abuse with this Ace of Wands over here. But you're trying to get control back of that situation and move away from whatever happened. Now, it seems it could also have been that, this might have been a new relationship that started in the past year. And, within that relationship, it may have been a very sexual relationship, but there was a lot of problems and a lot of fighting going on between you and this particular person. You've got that Three of Cups over here, so there looks like there may be a third-party situation going on over here. So maybe this person has the wandering eye and has been, indulging in a relationship with other people besides you. So it's not been an exclusive relationship that you're dealing with. You can see this person's, dealing with two other people over here. So this may have been the thing that has caused the problems. You're looking at that third-party situation, and this is causing the fighting that's going on between you and this particular person. There are a lot of rods cards in it. So this person, this energy that you're dealing with seems to be more for fire sign person. So something has happened. There's been some kind of crisis. You've got that Five of Swords over here, so you have been up against this person. There's been a lot of dispute going on, and this has led to some kind of crisis situation. You've got the Tower card coming over here. Maybe somebody's thrown somebody else out of the home. Maybe you were living together and one of you have left because you can see this person has been thrown out of this tower. So it looks like there was a huge argument or some kind of huge problem that happened, huge crisis, and people have been thrown out from that particular living condition. So you may have broken up with each other, or moved out. One person has moved out of that relationship. Now you've got the Queen of Discs, which is your card. And this is showing that, you're taking control of that situation. It looks like you are very financially independent and you're ready to go it by yourself. So it seems like whatever these arguments are that you've been going on, maybe this person has had that wandering eye. You've got that Three of Cups over here. You're not willing to put up with it anymore, and you are taking back control. You are sorting out things. It looks like, you are financially independent and you're able to run things by yourself, so you don't really need anybody else to give you a hand. So going into the future, you've got the Six of Cups over here. It looks like, you are quite a popular person. You've got that Six of Cups over here. You might be getting together with friends from your past, doing a lot of socializing, meeting up with old friends. So you're getting over the situation. You're taking control of it. You are financially independent. It seems like you don't need this particular person, and you're getting back to your old friends with the Six of Cups. And that is where maybe an invitation comes in. An offer comes in for you from somebody that you used to know in the past. But it seems like you're not wasting your time anymore in this relationship. You are moving on. You've got that Page of Swords over here. So, this could be some kind of legal issue that you're dealing with as well. So it looks like there's some message coming in. It's some kind of official message. It's some kind of legal news coming in for you. Page of Swords usually brings in legal news. Now, with Page of Swords also, be careful that, you might be also dealing with somebody who is not really very faithful to you, in the sense that it could be a person that pretends to be your friend and is carrying tales, somebody who is a bit deceptive, taking information, giving it to people, whom you don't really want to receive that information. So there's a bit of a sneaky kind of behavior going on around you as well. Now, the Page of Swords most of the time deals with legal information or legal news. And this is the sword, so maybe you have decided to seek some kind of legal counseling in order for you to deal with this kind of situation. Even with this Five of Swords, it's talking about using legal means in order to sort things out. So there looks like there's some kind of legal communication coming in for you, or you're seeking some kind of legal advice. Now, the Queen of Cups is showing that you are very upset about what is going on. She's usually somebody who is quite emotional and feeling a bit depressed and feeling a bit lonely. And you want to move away from it. You've got that ship over here trying to move away from this difficult situation. But you are still feeling very, very upset and feeling a bit miserable about what is going on with you. So going into the future, you've got the Seven of Rods over here, the Moon, and the Page of Wands. So with the Seven of Wands over here, it's you defending yourself in this particular situation. So you have to stand up for yourself and decide what you want to do. It's making a decision, but once you make a decision, defend yourself and stand up for whatever you decide to do. There could also be, this person could be very, very aggressive that you're dealing with, and you may have to seek some help from people around you to fight your battles. So you can see everybody seems to be coming up against this person and they're having to defend themselves. So maybe a lot of people are talking, or there's a lot of problems that you're dealing with and you're having to sort it out one at a time, but having to stand up for yourself as well. So you have to take control of that situation. With that Moon card, it's about feeling a bit depressed and feeling a bit confused and not knowing what to do. So there is that element about, trying to find your pathway, but still having a lot of issues with, depression or isolation, or not seeing things very, very clearly, a bit confused. And there's a lot of duality in the sense that you really don't know what to do right now in this particular situation. You've got that emotional side battling your logic at this particular moment. So your mind versus your heart, and this is the thing that is causing the confusion. Now you've got that Page of Wands over here. Now it looks like there's some new situation coming in for you. If this relationship is very sexually based, this person might make the offer for you, and you might get back together with this person based on sexual attraction. On the other hand, it could be a new offer coming in for you with somebody that you are very, very attracted to, because the wands usually signify sexual attraction. So there might be a new relationship that is heading your way, a very physical relationship, and that might be on offer coming in for you. So you are trying to get through whatever this relationship is that you've been dealing with. You're using getting some kind of legal advice to deal with this particular situation. It seems like you will be socializing quite a bit with people and with friends from the past, and it looks like there might be a new relationship coming in that might be very physical to start off with. So something coming up for you that might be based on some kind of physical attraction that you have, because you certainly are attracted to a lot of people, that even people that you're working with. So it looks like there might be some a new relationship coming in that will be, may start off as a physical attraction. It might turn out to be a love relationship once you work on it. But definitely something brand new coming in. Maybe to get you even out of this mood of feeling depressed. So this is the Archangel Power Tarot, and I'm just going to be drawing some cards for the Oracle read, and it says, time to make a decision, be clear on what you want, take action, and need for detoxification. So with the Seven of Raphael, it's the Seven of Cups, having many options available for you. Now, you are meeting a lot of people over here with this Three of Rods. You are working with a lot of people that you're very attracted to. And also with the Six of Cups, meeting a lot of people. So it seems like with the Seven of Raphael, there's going to be a lot of options available for you. So you're not stuck in that particular relationship. It seems like, you're going to be able to move on. And then you've got that Nine of Michael over here. Your worries are unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire and release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. So it's time for you not to get so worried and anxious about what is going on. Try to move beyond that anxiety. With the Nine of Michael, it's about the Nine of Swords. So, you are stressed out at this particular moment. Maybe whatever's been going on has stressed you out, because you do have the Tower card in the spread. So it seems like, you are still stressed out after dealing with that Tower situation. Then you've got the World card over here, a happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. So the World card is also ruled by Archangel Michael. So it looks like, things have come to an end. Michael deals with legalities. So maybe whatever legal issues you were dealing with in the past. With that Nine of Michael is also, it's a swords suit. So it's also maybe you were dealing with multiple legal matters that you were trying to sort out, and it looks like that is coming to an end right now, and it's going to all go in your favor. So there's some kind of legal news coming in, maybe to do with this previous relationship that you were dealing with, but it looks like there is a happy conclusion to that, and you are going to be victorious. So whatever that relationship was, which is not really, really good for you, it could have been with a fire sign person with that Knight of Rods over here, or Knight of Wands. But it was very aggressive energy that you were dealing with. This person was very, very aggressive. But also there was a lot of harsh words and harsh things being said as well. And you were still very, very defensive about it. You're still, fighting for your power, still fighting this person, still having a lot of power struggle going on. But it looks like things are starting to move on. There's going to be a positive outcome to whatever legal issues you were dealing with. And, with this Queen of Discs, you are financially independent. And it looks like, you will have the money to sort yourself out. You don't need really any support from anybody else at this particular moment. You're getting there. And, with the World card, that cycle is now finished, and you are now going to be moving on. So this is the end of that karmic journey. This karmic relationship that you dealt with, it seems like it's finally come to its end. And, you are now going to be able to start a new cycle as well. So try not to be very, very anxious, or try not to be very, very depressed about the whole situation. See things and be positive and move in a positive direction. So I hope this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Leave me some comments if it has resonated. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.